Hi, I'm the Wandering Newbie, and it's time for more Record Keeper. Today, we have a very short event, Dawn of Legend. It's technically a revenge event, but with no primary event to go along with it, so it's just a very short event. Only 2 bonus fights, so won't be a long video. Okay. In hindsight, I left Gilgamesh there, but whatever. He's good. I like him. It's not even a primary event. They're all like ridiculously easy fights tomorrow. At least my understanding. Like, let me look at this thread real quick. The 30th special boss is Garland. Be aware that he'll probably knock you down. From my understanding, it's a... Yeah, the special 30th dungeon that amounts to beating up Garland and allowing the Warrior of Light to unclass change back to Red Fighter with his Dress Sphere. That's it. It's a extremely simple fight. The fact that they staggered it out by a day and the banners doesn't make any sense. They should just... It's not even 3 minutes. It's 1 fight. The fact that it's its own complete dungeon, makes no sense at all. So this part is still a revenge event part of this with Astos. You know, he silences, he slows, he blinds, he sleeps. It's Astos. Regen and haste. Alright, very solid team set up to tear this boy apart. Yeah, no, Ysael's USB is nuts. It's really good. For those who didn't catch Saturday's stream, I have to have alerts turned off for now. A, because I need to transfer over to a different version of OBS because my alerts in general aren't working right now anyway. And 2, the Bit Cup does use CPU right now. And, honestly, what's it called? Nox has been enough of an issue at this point that I need to just keep CPU process as low as possible so it doesn't crash. Which I really hate. But the things I do for my art. So, one big thing about this boy is you don't actually want to like engage him immediately. Because of that slow go. He will tag you. And once that's done, you know, once the slow go is out, then you're free to throw out your thing. He does a front row blind, he does a back row silence. So, be aware of those things. Ah, there we go. That's why things felt a little off. Because the story mode. Story mode made me a bit fast. Now, when he progresses into his second form, he is going to try and hit you with the row AoEs. And he will also re-haste himself, which, you know, the slow is there for usefulness, but take it or leave it. You don't need the slow, you just need to remove that haste, because he is an ultimate slow. He is at the speed levels where it matters. But if you inflict slow on him, then he dies before he even does his transition attacks. And that's it. Also, for what it's worth, Cosmic, I have Ash's USB, and I run her in one of the Magicites. I don't have hers. I don't have Chain Thundaja 5-starred yet, and she runs perfectly fine. It would help, yes, to 5-star. That could be an end goal, but no need to rush it out. Get it 4-star, I think you're fine, and you can, or rank 5, 4. God, sorry, words are hard. Rank 4, try it out, test the waters, see if you like it, and then go from there. Now, we do have an Apocalypse Double Plus with this event. It is Chaos. It is the Chaos fight. He Chaos, he Haste, he Heal. He does a bunch of abilities when he gets low. Omni-resistant, Paralyze and Slow, Rude. Yeah, it is literally the Crystal Tower Chaos. So, the big thing about this Chaos is that the ladder phase difficulty is literally determined by how much damage you do to him, because I also forgot to put on Paralyze Resist. He does moves based on like HP totals. Somebody beeping outside. You know, it's funny, I have these windows closed, yet I hear everything. People getting in arguments. People honking their horns. Windows are fake, actually. It's a little bit of adjustment I'm making very quickly here. Chaos does only have one physical attack, so you want to lean more towards magic breaks. That's why I got a duel, I got a full, I got a magic break down, and I have a haste, or a banishing strike to remove his haste. And just for double in case, grab a mighty warrior, which will give me an Astra for those slows and those paralyzes. I did my best Toad from Mario Party impression right there. So, people who were around for last week will remember I got a very cool prize off of the 15 banner, which is my good boy Noctis's double cast materia. So we'll see if we can get some work from that. Pull some blood from that combat school. Mouse, please. The new record dungeons idea, pretty neat. Yeah, no, I really like the record dungeons. All right. This is the move. Yeah, and the majority of my buffs are up. All goes according to plan. Deuce will get her BSB up before it matters. No. Black magic and summon magic are two different things. Yeah, summons are actually uncounterable in every scenario, unless the boss specifies it. And generally, if it can counter summons, it counters all attacks. My boy. Noctis with the double-double. Deuce with the double-double. Alright, and that's why we have an Astra. This should be spicy. Luckily, Curata is a very good move. So one of the other nasty things that Chaos here can do, luckily we may actually just straight up not see it, is his physical attack is AoE, and it can paralyze. It's odd here. I might just be debuffing him enough, but it feels like they didn't up the numbers. They just upped the frequency of attacks. I could probably be fine here with just an SSB. Just a Super Medica. Just the Super Medica. Okay, now he's getting very aggressive. I'm eating my words. Extremely aggressive. Do I have a second resistance boost? I do, kind of. It is coming from Mighty Warrior. That is one of the reasons I picked Mighty Warrior for this. The Astra for Mighty Warrior is very good, but also the resistance boost, because almost everything Chaos does is magic. Just gonna hold. There we go. Yeah, native wall helps. It's a good thing that everybody has that now. Thanks, Acolyte Archive, for giving everyone wall. everybody having native wall now makes me feel way less bad about writing write-ups the way I do. Of like, hey, kind of need wall. And it's like, well, okay, now actually everybody has access to wall. It's nice. Back monster. There we go. So, okay. The start of that fight is susceptibly easy. But once we hit the latter parts, he kind of throws damage out all over the place. That can get really bad really fast. I will really like to see the AI routine for that boss once it comes out. And believe it or not, we're done the event. I'm going to do some quick banner reviews, and then probably end a stream at a record 30, like maybe under an hour. I have Dive Alphanod. What do I have on him? Literally his BSB. Alphanod is really solid with his access with summon black and white, and his BSB is really strong too. So, you know, he's one of the best wind summoners. We did lightning last time. A new set of crystal towers are out. They kind of still fall in the same. No, these were out last time too. Well, either way, these still fall in the same thing. 2 and 12 are just have some really bad early relics. These 2 lucky draws are out. Honestly, you have to take a stock inventory on these. Lucky draws are never bad, but the healer, you might have a lot of them already. There's a lot of good selection there. I don't think the stat boosting one is that bad either. I actually rather like it because really any stat boosting relic is viable. Even the ones that's like 100% defense up. That'll save you every now and then. I had to use that in a couple fights. In fact, I'm very happy that I have one on Rasmo now. And then Relics on Parade is Relics on Parade. Hopefully this loads in okay. I'm gonna pull my hands back. The emulator is cooperating very nice today. I started it up way earlier in the day, maybe that's what did it. So, you know, it's Relics on Parade. They are $5 draws. You get 3 relics with a guaranteed 5 at least. But you can get a 6 or multiple 5s. Or multiple 6s. You just get multiple. All in all, it's actually the best myth roll for your money. Like, even if you're like, oh, I have a lot of stuff in tactics. Like, fucking, it's a 5-star at least for free. For 5. 5 for 5. Just go for it. Just go for it. Yeah, obviously I have a lot of mithril. I save up for these things, so I can just go for it. But yeah, you have to take, you know, inventory of what is going to be happening. For now, let's get the prelude on here. So the banner that we're going to banner talk on isn't actually up yet. It will be dropping tomorrow with a very mini 30th anniversary event. So let me just So here is the FF1 banner. Here's my cursor. Let's go down the list. Save the Queen is a holy booster. Sword for the Warrior of Light. It is an Arcane, Bright Overlord. It is an Arcane out of 10. Pretty simple. Actually, I'm curious about something real quick. Does this show up? If I right click, does my right click menu show up? It's something I never actually messed with. No, I guess not. Cool. Anyway. Warrior of Light Guise, which is heavy armor. Hail of Light. Physical, 71. Potency, single target, non-elemental, holy, and holy. EX mode, Prophetic Warrior, which is a rank boost tonight, and exit Bright Finisher. Bright Finisher, if you look down here, is 35% boost to holy damage in mode. So, or no, sorry. It is a finisher. Sorry. It is a finisher that is 35% of the damage dealt in the mode. There we go. I believe it's an overstrike finisher. That might be what this OF means. There's... No, I don't look at these threads generally. I just look at the relics in-game. It is an OSB finisher. Thank you. Okay. That is what OF means. So, Ragnarok is the Chain, Shield of Light. 11 hits with a party stock 2k. I like these chains. I feel as though they have pretty good, potency when you use them. That's about it. Rebellion for Garland. There's my mouse. There it is. It is a dark booster. Sword. Ultra Root of Hatred, which is 10 hits in dark. Speed cycle darkness times 2. With a chaser, Grip of Chaos. So, goes fast when using dark moves at a speed of times 2. With the chaser, Grip of Chaos, which is 91 potency times 2 with a drain triggered by darkness moves. I like chasers. Garland's main problem is that he's a little slow, but honestly, in the long run, in Record Keeper, speed doesn't matter too much. With that aside, if you have his LMR, which gives him a trance mode to fast cast dark abilities, that fixes a lot of this problem. The Warrior of Light's Ultima weapon, Glint, Radiant Soul, is an unholy stacking with a cast speed times 3 for 2 turns. It's very good. It's with this buff that they did right here to glints. Glints are really powerful now, so I would not be remiss to pull a glint. Illustrious Shield, Holy Booster. It is the ultimate shield burst, which I think should be, yes, good, okay. That will be 48. Let me just make sure it's getting captured right. Cool, alright. That is 48 single target, 1 to 5 hits based on defense. Command 2 is 65 AoE with a defense boost. Now, what's a glint? Okay, so nowadays, burst bar or break bars aren't 3 sections; they're 6 sections, with a normal break taking 2, arcanes, which are big fucking hits, taking 3, and glints taking 1. Glints can only be used 3 times, arcanes can only be used once, and glints are meant to be very quick and powerful hits that, you know, they're buffs that you throw on your character and they just make them better and they come out very fast. You can normally get a glint off on like turn 2 if you come in with no meter, so they're really good that way. And they're just supposed to be like supers, but a little less, or maybe a little more. They're like slightly weaker than a lot of supers, but they gain that instant cast and low bar cost that they're good. So yeah, Illustrious Shield just wants you... this command right here is meant to be sort of like a, hey, maybe you don't need to bring... what's it called? Guardbringer on him, but I think Guardbringer has higher potency than this command. So, you know, to your own discretion. I don't think the entrance gives him... no, it just gives him in holy, no defense boost, so you have to do that command too, if you want to kind of throw him over the edge. But that's that. Claymore, sword, garland. 2 swords. Just 2 swords. 8 single target dark hits within and dark. It is a 2-hit, 40% potency on command 1 with chain cast, which I believe means that he, you know, gets a slot every time he does it. And command 2 does, you know, a ranging potency, 4 to 7 hits, crit chance of 0 to 25 based on chain cast. So it is Squall BSB with the good shit, but on a slower boy who can't double cast. So he has problems. Holy Robe is a holy boosting robe for Sarah. Age-old hymn, oldie, but a goodie. Party-wide Cura with a magic blank and a mind resistance booster on Sarah herself. Command 1 is an instant cast Cura or regen. Command 2 is a Medica. Just solid on the commands and a very useful intro right there. Steel Gloves for the Master Monk is Burst, Show of Courage, which is 10 single target non-elemental hits, self last stand, and crit fix 50%. The commands are a single target 4 hits, and 8 hits if he has Unbound Fury. Command 2 is 4 hits, and give Unbound Fury, which doubles your cast speed, or halves your cast speed, I guess, and gives yourself a defense resistance down. So, Master Monk is some of the best non-elemental damage out there. Unfortunately, that doesn't help too much in Magicites, but hey, in normal events and stuff, fucking non-elemental has become such an issue as of late. I mean, fuck, I'm getting sick of it because I feel like every one of my Apocalypse fights has just been the Noctis, Zell, and Vaughn show. But either way, it's some of the best non-elemental damage, and he can really shine in that regard. Orichalcum, which is a dagger for the thief, is the Burst Invisibreak, which is 10 random wind poison attacks with an attack defense down 50%. It is instant cast though, but man, look at that multiplier. Look at that multiplier. Look at that multiplier. Look at that multiplier. Why is that multiplier so low? Thankfully, his command 1 does actually have a higher multiplier than some of the other command 1s that we see here. But I mean, when you consider the fact that this is charging to go into this, this hits one more time, and this can hit twice as much. It goes faster. It goes twice as fast. So he has that. And you know, command 2 does have an armor breakdown attached to it, so that is nice. It's okay. You're here, thief. Wish you were better. Warrior of Light, Flame Shield. Absolute Justice. Start the fight in Holy, which is solid on a knight. Demon's Mail, Garland. That is his Trance LMR right here. It is a full heal and have his cast speed for 25 seconds. Very, very, very good. Especially for Garland, who, as stated before, is a little slow. This comboed with his BSB or his USB can really do some work. Don't you have the Thief's USB, newbie? I do! I've never used it. If they give me a Poison Weak Apocalypse fight, or Wind Weak Apocalypse fight, you'll see it in the Jumpstart, or hopefully a Crystal Tower. I will work that Thief in at some point as a joke. I was going to take it to one of the Poison Week multiplayer fights, but my team talked me out of it because I do have Lena, and she's better. Layla. Anyway, moving on. Princess Veil, Hat, Sarah. Warrior's Ballad, which is 25% chance for Bard moves to cast a Medica. This is actually really good, but it's weird because, you know, you have to be utilizing a Medica, or utilizing a Bard move in order to get that Medica to proc. But what you can do is bring her as a sort of buffer with those buffing Bard moves, and then, you know, this will work. You can bring her with the Mage and Physical one, have her be your solid buffer, and just keep swapping those back and forth, and every now and then she'll heal. You will have a dedicated, you will need a dedicated healer as well, but that is the trade you get for trying to utilize this in its fullest. It's a little goofy, but hey, there's that. There it is. Thief's Hat, which is a wind booster, is the worst LMR in the game. Just 50% chance to increase Gil by 30%. That's it. That's all you do. This is all you do. This is actually worse than build-up LMRs because I can think of a use for those. But yeah, that's it, the banner. It's honestly, it is the warrior. It is the Warrior of Light banner. Wholesale. He has 6 items on here. The closest to that is Garland with 3. And then you have Sarah with 2. And the Thief with 2. And Master brings it up with 1. But it is a Warrior of Light banner. I love my idiot in armor. If I didn't have already, let me look at this real quick. 1. 2. 3 items on this banner already. I would probably pull on this. Hey, there are fights that aren't immune to stun. There you go. There are fights that aren't immune to stun. But still, yes, it's still better than the Thieves. Either way, that's it for the banner review. It's short this time. We have 1 banner, and I can't even do it the correct way. I'm going to test the thing real quick, just because I do want to see this. Tell me if this is in sync, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. I was reviewing the footage from last night, and it seemed like I got out of sync at some point. And I was just worried that, on top of everything else, Nox had a fucking syncing problem. But yeah, alright, that's it. Short stream. Less than an hour. I'm gonna go watch Bethesda, and after I do this outro, which actually will require me to look up what the next event is. I think it is 4, right? Yes, okay. Well, that's it for the FF1 event. It was extremely short. There is a little bonus thing that's going to be dropping tomorrow or today, generally mattering on when I post this video on YouTube. But yeah, next time will be Final Fantasy IV, and I'll see you then.